Welcome to the Tadier podcast. I want to go over micro winning. And what do I mean by this? Well, I think a lot of people, especially on social media, talk about all these glamorous kind of ways that overnight they've made millions, or overnight they've totally changed who they are, or they've taken these giant, massive steps to become someone new. And for me, this never worked. I think for most people, this just does not work. So I want to go over micro winning. And I promise in this quick episode, if you listen and take all this information in, this will kind of help you ditch the all or nothing mindset, which I think will be a massive benefit for you. So yes, let's go over what this is. So a lot of the time, being humans, and it's easy to get kind of overwhelmed with stuff that comes through social media and allow it to kind of get into our mind and think that is normal. But I really truly believe if we're to take micro steps, so small steps towards our dreams, then we will probably get there just as fast, if not faster. And you'll still have a healthy relationship with all your family members or all your kind of people around you, which I think is beneficial. So in doing that, we kind of need to stop chasing the massive leaps. And I'm not meaning stop going after your dreams, because massive leaps can happen naturally anyway. But what I mean is making ourselves think that is the only way, because that is not the only way. We can get towards our dreams slowly but surely. And I think if you look at most people around you that have achieved their dreams, it's because they've been doing it decades. Maybe they've been doing it since they were a child, or maybe they have been building this skill over years and years, and that's totally natural. That's totally normal for that to be the case. But sometimes we look at it like it's an overnight thing. Like we look at that singer or that person, like that singer that has released this song, and we're like, oh my God, they came out of nowhere, where really they've been behind the scenes, like grinding for like 10 years. It's not been pretty. It's not been huge steps every day, but it's like compounding interest. They put in tons of interest, like tons of kind of effort, and then after those 10 years it's blown up. And that's what we kind of need to focus on, is thinking, what can I put in terms of tiny kind of steps to become better at this thing? And I have kind of like real life situations where this happened. Like maybe it's when like I've started this podcast, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do this podcast. How can I do it? And the way that I kind of deconstructed it was that I had to make it into tiny steps. Because I have other things going on in my life, I have other people in my life that I give energy to, different areas of my life. I had to deconstruct that and create it into micro kind of steps, which I think has made this whole kind of experience better. And plus, if you do micro steps, you keep kind of evolving. You keep becoming better, because you don't need to take a break now. You can continue doing those little steps every single day to get there. And the myth kind of that we see a lot is that you need to feel ready before you start. And the truth is that you kind of build readiness by just starting. Like if I was to wait till I was ready, or that till everything was perfect, I would have done nothing. I would have made excuses. But instead, you take these micro steps, you plan out, you take these micro steps, and then everything starts to fall into place. It's like the momentum comes after the movement, if that makes sense. But there's also like a different layer to it, that tiny wins means kind of like massive shifts, meaning that we can put these tiny little efforts in, these tiny little wins, but they make giant kind of changes in our lives because they change our mindset. They make us realize that it's not the all or nothing approach. It makes us realize that, okay, every day I can take little steps to get towards where I want to be. And that's the difference, is because we can't fall into that trap. We can't fall into the trap or waiting for like a big break, for this thing to kind of take me away from my reality, something huge. We have to build those little steps to get there. And I want to kind of give a little framework to go over that, to help do that today, because I believe if you put this framework into work, it will help you. So what's step one of this framework? And it's start with a 1 minute rule. And what does that mean? It means getting something that you need, that you want to do to get you towards your dream, and do it for 1 minute. Just start with 1 minute. And most likely you're going to want to do it for more than 1 minute. You'll end up doing it 5 minutes. You might end up doing it 10 minutes. You might really enjoy it and just get lost in it, and a few hours has flown by, but you're not making it a massive thing in your life. For me, I wouldn't allow yourself to get stuck in it for too long if you've got like other people around you. I'd say make it a habit to do it an hour or 30 minutes a day. And then if you have free time, you can do it longer, but you don't have to. But if you were to do that every single day, you're going to get further than if you just did one big sporadic kind of thing and then didn't do it for months. And what I'd say is also stack a micro habit. So link it to something you already do. So like right after a coffee, or like you're having caffeine, to stack that thing that you're wanting to do with it, because you feel good, you're motivated, and that will help you stay kind of in a habit of it, because you're always going to grab that coffee. And now you know, when I grab that coffee, I need to do that thing to improve my life. And also visualize the 1% win, not perfection, but remember why you're doing it. Visualize what this is going towards, because these small steps can help you a lot. And micro moves just make macro change. That's what we have to think. Like, it's small, it's 100 of these 1% that bring you to the 100% that you need. So please try those frameworks, see if they help you, see if they work for you. And today I kind of want to get onto the reflection side of it. I want to go over these kind of a few of these questions. You ask it to yourself, and journal it and see how it can help you. Where have I been overcomplicating momentum? Where's 1 inch I could move forward today? What's a micro win that would make me proud this week? And just ask yourself those questions, because they're real. These questions are real. And this video is real. Like, this is real life. Like, it's not all glamorous. It's not all huge leaps of change. It can be these tiny, unsexy, small changes which can get you towards what you need. And that's what I kind of wanted to talk about today, and how I feel like if you put this all together, you can go towards what you need. You can achieve what you want to achieve. And that's truly what I believe. And let me know if any of these things help you. So thank you very much for watching this episode. And please like, subscribe, leave me any kind of topics you want me to talk about, or any comments about this episode. And because I'm happy for feedback, I'm happy for some interaction here. So I really appreciate you. I'll see you later.